to the USA, Europe, or elsewhere in the world. What options do you have? Well, you could spend lots of money with one of the big courier brands, printing out lots of paperwork, struggling to pack it all up, and worrying about whether you can or cannot send it. Or you could make a better choice. Jindalma Express are the delivery experts to and from Gambia. With a simple phone call, they can take care of all your courier needs, ensuring your package is ready for shipping quickly and efficiently. And whether you choose to send it by air or sea freight, Jindalma Express can handle every option with ease. And they even offer a door-to-door service or a drop and collection from one of their locations. So now, the next time you need to send something to or from Gambia, there's only one service you should think of. Call Jindalma Express now to get a price and find out why they are the delivery experts for goods to and from Gambia.
Sponsor a Gambian girl through SAG Foundation. We are placing girls on the path to success through education. Our aim is to realize a Gambia where every girl is given equal access to education to reach their full potential. This is how we do it through our model of affecting generational systematic change. This is Amy. She is not in school, an underprivileged girl excluded from school due to lack of financial support. The SAG Foundation enrolled her into school, and she is equipped with all the essential resources to have a quality education. Amy is now making a difference in her community. Amy is now contributing towards the generational systematic change. Education changes everything for a girl.
Hey, welcome to Sit With Me. My name is Marie Gomez. We are live on Elite Media and Production. Of course, we're going to go right into it. One thing I like about this show is that I can never tell people to, guess who we have on the show. Obviously, we can't do that because we've got the flyers and stuff. But on the screen, you can see someone very, very handsome and someone that everybody knows in Gambia, okay, who has been lost, right? But he is now found, okay? He was lost, guys, but he's now found, okay? I went around them, go to them, naka naka willingara them, bakaw them ni them pele, begis konak, okay? My Isikosi show will be on Sit With Me. Like I said to you guys, I'm going to try and be bringing people that everyone will be like, oh, okay, this is interesting. This is going to be interesting, because there are certain people that few questions, right, they have, and it needs to be answered, okay? I, for one, have got so many questions for this guy that needs to be answered, okay? So on the screen, we have Mr. Danny. Hello, welcome on the show.
Hi. Thank you for having me, though. I think your mic is muted. I think you are muted at this point, so I can't really hear you.
I'm here. I'm here.
Now you're back. Now you're back.
It's gonna be muting on and off.
Okay.
Welcome on the show, Mr. Danny.
Thank you. So eventually you keep going back and forth. So
I'm not gonna go back and forth anymore, because very soon you're gonna hear Danny's background, and likewise I've got the same background noise, right? Can we hear that? I have one that's telling me to lock the door. I've got my son that's gonna be going in and out. I forgot to lock. Normally I will lock the door, so he doesn't have access to the room. But I forgot to lock the door. So bear with me, guys. But he's being controlled downstairs, right? So, Mr. Sarkis, I know you're watching. Please control your child, because I'm busy, okay? Thank you. Right. Welcome on the show.
Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate what will I say? I mean, unexpected invitation. I certainly wasn't.
Unexpected, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It caught me off guard.
It did. Because I was like, should I? Because I was prolonging your interview, right?
Why was that?
I was. And the reason why I was, and I'm going to be very, very honest, right? Danny does this on a daily basis, guys. He interviews people. He's a host. and all of that. So I was prolonging his interview so I can steal few, tactics and, whilst he's doing his interviews and whilst he's doing his stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to hit the nail on the head. And here we are.
Thank you.
So, welcome on the show. Welcome to Sit With Me. Like I said earlier, it's a very relaxed show. I would say we're just going to be communicating, having talks. Of course, some people did send in questions that they would like to ask you, which of course I will be asking you series of questions, and just have fun. It's
so
fun.
How certain am I that these questions are coming from people and not just do they have names?
You're not certain, right? That's okay. One thing. The second thing is no. I don't normally say people's names, right?
Say their last name. We could just say their family name, just so
We don't have to, because I know the type of person you are. You probably just hit them up after this. How could you ask that kind of question, right? So we're not doing that, okay? So Danny's gonna help me out with my American accent, guys. As you can see, I'm in a very dark, and the sun is shining on his face, right? First of all, congratulations on Trump being out.
Oh yeah, that. Thank you. Appreciate it. I woke up and it happened though. So I'm still yet to process the gravity of all that.
Really?
Yes.
He won. Biden won Pennsylvania.
He did.
Which got him up to 273.
Yes.
And Trump is still on
214.
273, 214.
Yeah, it's 214, yes.
From 2 days ago.
Yes.
That's about it. He won. And we've got a first black female vice president.
Yeah, the first female vice president as well. So that is a milestone. Yes.
Black. With this whole year with the Black Lives Matter and everything, this is my question now. How do you feel about that? With the first black female vice president in the US?
I feel it sends out a strong message to young girls, to black young girls and black women, that there's no limit that you could call the highest point. You could go further than the highest point. And I think equally, just for women in general, they over the centuries they have been subdued, and the male figure has somewhat been able to dominate throughout and in different aspects of life. But it's time that we actually just see women as the partners that you are, and able to just support them and give them that importance. Even not just give them, just respect their importance, because I think women have long overdue been in places of power, but the man has just not acknowledged that. Yes, she is smarter, she is more resilient, way more resourceful than us as men, and quite amazing at multitasking as well. So I think at this point it just sends out a message to the rest of the world, to black women, that yes, you could set your dreams as high as you ever could possibly want and achieve them.
Definitely. No, I love that. Obviously, you never know. I may be the next first female president in Gambia, thereabouts. Would you like to be my advisor, Danny?
No. So we already have the other lady. What's her name? Marisol.
Right.
Who's equally running for 2021. I wish her well. She's a close friend as well, and I certainly don't want to say a lot, but I wish her well. That's it. That's.
I'm going for 2025.
I am not sure what that implies, but when you're running, as in what you're going on athletics, you're going on a marathon?
Friend, I want to run for president, female president. I mean, you don't want to be my campaign manager.
How many Facebook friends do you have?
I don't know. Over 5,000. That's a good start.
Are you on Twitter?
No. But as a campaign manager, you can do all of that.
Well, we could put a survey right now. I don't know who's going to look at the numbers. But you could put a survey right now as to those.
If I run for president, I'll win, hands down.
So if you're let me just say this now. So if you're meant to run for president, 3 key policies that you work on would right now, just off your head.
Okay.
Based on what is happening in Gambia.
Job opportunities, 100%.
Okay.
For the youth, right? Ooh, that's a very good one. Oh, the roads, right? And the hospitals, right? These 3, this is what, job opportunities. 1, the roads, because we can't be doing bumping. It doesn't work. And the hospitals.
Okay. Right.
These 3 are my 3. If I would focus more on these 3.
Well, these are essentials. I mean, your campaign eventually knows what's looking for or what its angle is. So everyone has.
I do. Hospitals, job opportunities, creating job opportunities, and roads. Those roads, hey, okay, right. So, okay, that was a nice introduction, right? Thank you. Okay, so let's go straight into it. Who is Danny, and what is your educational background?
Wow. Who is Danny? I feel like in 2020, you're still asking me who am I? I mean,
I am, because with all due respect, right? All I know, did you know that I didn't even know that you were Cameroonian? Did
you Google me? Because you found that out. That's basic information.
I didn't. I saw it when you sent me your website. I was like, huh? I didn't know that. And I bet a lot of people don't know that. If I didn't know that, a lot of people probably wouldn't know.
I feel it's public knowledge. 1, 2.
It's not hidden, but it's not.
Yeah. No. The thing is, everyone somewhat gravitates to the perceptions that they want to at a certain given time towards a certain person, and I think that's the way people just gravitate to me. So certainly because I'm way more representative of Gambia. Do you understand? They just, they basically just allow me to run with that story. Do you understand? So
I will fight for you that you're Gambian. Yeah, God.
But I am in so many ways. And growing up in Gambia, excuse Zoe though. She's trying to make a phone call.
We've got a special princess, guys. That we'll be hearing once in a while. It's fine. Yes, baby. It's cool. You can interrupt.
So I somewhat have. I grew up in Gambia, was there from tender age. Basically, came to Gambia when I was like 11 or so. So I grew up in Gambia and went to St. Teresa's. I went to St. Peter.
School?
Yeah. No. I went. No, not St. Teresa's Lower Basic School. I went to a school called New Life because when I came to Gambia, there was a school that was called New Life where my father was behind Red Cross, right there at Westfield. That's where I went to and graduated from there. Went to St. Teresa's for junior school. That's what they call it. Yes. And the whole time I was in Gambia doing school, like my English was trash. So I'm going to school and I can't even speak English. So I'm barely trying to understand whatever it is that they teach me. So then St. Peter's, and from St. Peter's I went to GTTI, where I studied architecture. And from there I was like, man, this is not really for me. Performing art has always been, my passion. I've always been passionate about talking to people and meeting people and hearing their stories and seeing how much I could become a change in the world. And it's pretty much that's where I kind of focused my passion towards, and it paid off. Went into different associations. I mean, I worked with the Alliance Franco-Gambian in 2008, and then I worked with the French Corporation. From there, I was interned with Africell and different organizations. I worked with Ibrahim Cisse at CADE, Children. It's called CADE, Children Initiative for Development. And from there, that's just doing that work on the surface. I equally was a student of Ibujan State of the Art Academy, where I had to learn performing arts in its diversity, and just being talented already and getting the theory aspect of it equally just added a boost stamp to it. Equally just learning from the best like Auntie Janet and Pamanjai C and Xmas and equally just being given the platform to be on radio and host events. My first one that was at Alliance Franco was a beauty pageant in 2008, where I froze on stage.
Like froze.
Yes, I always say this story. I was never supposed to be the host. There was a radio presenter called Zeka at the time on Unique FM, and Zeka was meant to be the one hosting the beauty pageant.
Mm-hmm.
Zeka does not show up for dress rehearsal. So Binta say it's like, Danny, you are PRO of the group.
Yeah.
If you are not out there at standby, we don't know what we're going to do. The whole night I was envisioning all kinds of scenarios as to how our walking and the crowd would just lose their shirts, and how we just walking and everybody just go like, oh my God. And I'll come and I just fly behind and just throw myself, and everyone will be like, oh my God, kind of situation. But then when I got on stage, it was a different story. I held the mic and this dude was like an hour late. I got on stage, I opened my mouth and nothing was coming out. I was just there. I was just frozen. No
way.
And I closed my eyes and I started singing.
You started singing?
Yes. And everybody, like the whole place fell.
Wait, singing what?
I sang a Whitney song.
Let's hear it.
Really?
Yeah.
After all that time, you want me to come out and book the notes now here?
Of course, because I'm intrigued. You can sing? As time goes on, we get to learn new things. Like so many things you said here, I did not know. So it's really
those days it used to be one of my favorite songs, but I mean I kind of forgot the actual lyrics. There can be miracles when you believe. Your heart is framed, it's hard to give. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? You will when you somehow you reach. You will when you believe.
Hey, right? I do not know you had a voice. You have a voice.
Oh, girl, please. So that was a song, and boom, and it started up from there. And after that show, I did all the shows, and I went on stage, and I did stage. I mean, I did stage plays at this 4 or 5 every year, and I got into movies as well. So basically, I think I'm a round-up performer. Like that's just what I'm going to say.
You are.
That's a little bit about me.
That's not little. Okay, that's a whole lot that I did not even know. Right. So I'm pleased that we got that question right. Tell us one fun fact about Danny and one thing we would never know about you. And I think the singing part for me
The,
was out of
the whole point of never knowing is the fact that you never know. So I
but
don't
then
understand
we
how.
need to know, right? We need to know one thing. I didn't know you.
Uh,
Like, that's something I would have never known, ever. So that's
if
for
you're
me.
close to me, you would know. I would go karaoke most of the time, like all the time, and you're never there.
I
So
would, but it's just like, you know, when you're in that karaoke mode, like when I'm in the karaoke mode, I've got a nice voice. But
you're
in real
fun, Adele.
but in real life,
Okay.
I'll just keep quiet. But
Right.
yeah. And one fun fact about Danny.
One fun fact. Damn.
See, it gets you thinking, doesn't it?
I don't really have fun facts though, because I think
Child, please. How can you not have a fun fact?
um
He's like, yeah, Dad, come on.
wait, maybe a fun fact is that I stammer when I'm nervous.
Do you?
Yeah, like serious stammering. Like serious. See, I don't think even my people know. I think that's one fun fact.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah, like I go into my brain because first off, the English language I feel I haven't grasped to perfection yet. And
What, now?
no, for real. Like when I speak English, in my head the words are in French. So in my head, I need to translate the sentence first, and it comes out. So sometimes I need to stop before I say it because the word is probably, if it's a tough word, it takes longer for my brain to process that in order to get the the proper translation or the proper word, that context of word that I'm trying to use before it comes out. So that's a fun fact.
Right? I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, people, I'm with you. I'm the same, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing we would have never known about you.
The one thing
We would never know about you. It could be anything. It could be the fact that you like cooking. Oh, never mind that. It could be.
maybe I think the fact that the one thing you will have never, I think the one thing you will have never. Okay, that's Zoe. This is Zoe right here.
Hello, gorgeous.
She's trying to get in the screen. I think the one thing you'll never know probably is I'm very OCD. I don't know if you know what I means, right?
Are you?
I
In
am
terms of what? Cleaning? Like
I'm very organized. Like I don't like loose ends. Just like I'm the type of person that when I wake up on Monday morning, I can tell you what I'm going to be doing to Sunday. I know my schedule. Like I know I have planned, like in my head, even my clothes. I can tell you what shirt I'm wearing tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And so that's how organized I am. That I don't think that's something a lot of people know, unless
I would have never known. Okay, what happens if it doesn't go according to plan?
it really.
You have a stain on the shirt, and then like what
I
happens?
lose my mind. I lose my mind. I literally lose. Yes, because it causes a ripple effect of events that were not meant to be there. So even sleep.
Is that a mindset that you have?
I don't really know where I got that from, but I think it just comes. It comes with the training I got as well as a performer, because time is money, and it is all we have. Let me just put it that way. So every second that is spent that unaccounted for somewhat just goes with, and I don't think anybody really wants to waste time because you're not going to ever get that back. So that's just how my world goes. I'm telling you, I walk in the house, if shoes are some certain way, I have to put them in a corner. Like I clean all the. It's been hard dealing with a 1-year-old, but I still do it.
I was just about to ask that.
I still do. Oh, Zoe
Well,
knows.
if you're available, you can come. My house needs cleaning, okay? It needs
I
cleaning.
I wouldn't do that for anybody but myself.
If you're OCD, it could be a job, okay?
Yeah, nah,
Or company, I don't know, something.
nah. I don't like
You
other people. I don't like other
like other
people's.
people's mess.
No,
You like
just
your
mine.
own mess.
Yes,
Okay, so with the OCD, if you go to someone's house and it's not how you normally have things, is that uncomfortable for you?
extremely.
Do you stay there?
No,
But then if
I've
it's
never
your
had.
friend's house.
I've never had sleepovers.
Okay, on that note, we're gonna move right along. Okay, that was just weird. Okay, all right. What does Danny do when he is not working?
2 years ago, I would say reading, probably just reading or watching a movie or a show. But of recent, if I'm not working, yes, hi, mommy, hi. If I'm not working, then I'm with Zoe. If I'm not with Zoe, then I'm working.
Yeah.
So if I'm not with Zoe, that means I'm working, because if I'm not working, I'm with Zoe, because
Okay.
she's like a full-time job.
Yeah, right. That
Yeah.
we're gonna yes, Mama. We're gonna come to that question later, like how you juggle it. We're gonna come to that question later because I'm interested, right? What
Okay.
gets Danny angry? I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you angry.
What happened?
What gets Danny angry?
What gets me angry? I think it's more, it has to do, I don't really take stuff personal when it comes to just my personal life, like, cause I feel, look, you eventually will get to see people, you read them, and you know how to go by them. But I just don't like people disrespecting my job. I don't play with that, because at the end of the day, it's something I have put blood, sweat, and tears in. And if you try to trample that, it hurts me deep, because I have gone through hell to become what I am today.
Yeah.
Or no matter the little achievement that I have, because I still consider it little. I feel it's taken a toll on me. And for someone to trample on that, actually just it hurts. So I will get. I've had one situation though. I had one situation where I just got mad. But other than, yeah. Excuse me, what?
Care to share?
No. So I think everybody, people that were there knew I was angry, because it was an outdoor event. I think it was when 2016-ish. When there was like an outdoor event with Walker J, Duplex Junction, Africell had organized with Walker as well, and we had the whole dancing competition and people just going wild, and you know how I do, I party with people on the street every day, all day, and there's a dancing competition, and we had 3 winners. Now the first person is supposed to get $500 each. The second person was supposed to get was it 1,000? Was it? Yeah, I think about 1,000, 1,500, and the last one was to get
you guys used to do on the beach.
Yes, but this one was like on the highway. It was on the highway after the election and stuff.
Okay.
And we're there, hyping the party up, and we're bouncing and we're playing and all of that stuff. So now coming to give the money, it was a little girl that won the 500. Oh my God. Please excuse me.
That's fine.
My daughter is using the phone to call. Mommy, stop calling me. Stop calling me, Zoe.
How cute is this, right? We have Danny and we have a very special little guest.
Yes. So Zoe is.
Yeah.
Mommy, stop calling me. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, mommy. I know.
Right,
Hi.
guys, we're gonna excuse Danny here and there once in a while. Because obviously, Yes!
So we're the only ones home, so.
That's perfectly.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you want some water? You want some water? Okay, good. So what happened was I had to because the organizer, I'm not gonna call his name, the organizer, just
we listen.
No.
We are very transparent on Sits With Me.
No, because the thing is, it happened, and we move. I keep it moving.
Okay.
So the organizer now, because it was a little girl, I think she was probably like about 10 or 11.
Okay.
For $500, and because he didn't want to give her the money because apparently one of the other winners was one of his girls, that he probably must be doing on the side and stuff, So he was trying to get all the money.
We know who this is now because we have kids.
So he wanted to give this money to the other girl.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but bro, this money is small. This is like 500. This little girl, at least just give her 500. The other girl can get 1,005, and the other equally gets because the grand prize was 5,000. So 2,000 for the winner, 1,005 for second, and the little girl gets the 500. At least a compensation when I did it. So I took my wallet in front of everybody. I was so pissed. How would you, like this small girl? How would you do that? So I opened my wallet. I took the money that was there. I counted 500 in front of everybody. I gave it to this small girl.
Just that money.
In the anger, the DJ, I don't know whether his spirit and my spirit were connected. The DJ decided to play No Dumanangu.
Stress.
This is how I held the mic, and I just dropped the mic on stage like this. Good. And I walked out. The crowd went, yeah. That was the end of the party. Their guns, it was catastrophic. Before I knew how people had carried me to go hide me inside Buka. Yeah. Yes, it was a whole kind of, listen, it was wild. They were coming for me. I didn't even know, like before they were putting me, I run the street, hold on, bad rude boy, hold on, I'm the student your mouth run. I was like, okay, Denmark, small too. My gangster boy. I was like, ooh, rude boy. Yeah.
Then immediately, someone is supposed to give me 1,000 pounds, and they have not. Oh. So I don't know. Like, you should maybe check your pocket and see if you have 1,000 pounds. Yeah.
I have to consult with Zoe anyway.
To say hi. To tell me hi.
Yeah. So she's like, okay, we'll look into that. But yeah, I think that was the only instant that I kind of just, because it was my job on the line. You know what I'm saying? Like on any other day, I would just let it go because it doesn't really concern. But this was because at the end of the day, it's my name, and if that it's like, hey, Danny, but they wouldn't talk about you.
Yeah.
They would say Danny. Then once you show Danny more fun, Presby. So, and I was like, way back. So I really did not, after that, it was just, but later on, started cut a bit of my tongue for a while, but.
You got over it.
Yeah, You
got over it. Well, they can't do much anyway, because you're literally like one of the only hosts. What hostess with the mostest, y'all used to say?
We have fantasy.
Truly like
we have fantasy say.
That's what
We
I'm
have
saying. One.
wow. Okay, those people are my kotos. Man, man, halela.
Yo, market being done, right?
Man, halela. Excuse me.
What keeps you motivated?
What keeps me motivated?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it used to be just the desire to see other people's happy, other people happy.
Yeah.
That's what used to keep me motivated at the time. But when I got my baby, I mean, every day I look at her, I'm like, I want to be a better person.
Yeah.
I want to do more. I want her to be proud of me. Right now I seek in her that validation that I never got from my parents.
Yeah.
So everything I do right now is just to make sure that someday when they tell her who I am or who I was or what I've done, she could take a few points, a few good points from them. Yeah, I think that's what gets me going.
That's cute. Oh, I'm actually just seeing this. Everyone was like, sing, 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 sing. Now I'm proving to be right about this guy. Someone said there's something he's keeping on his chest. Okay.
And something I'm keeping on my chest.
Yes.
Look, there's nothing on my chest too.
Right. Okay. What is it? How? Okay. What is it that the entertainment? Okay. What is the entertainment industry like in Gambia, in your opinion? I think that's what this question is meant to say. What is the entertainment industry like in the Gambia, in your opinion?
I feel it's like we would want to call it an industry. It certainly isn't yet, per se. There's so much that we're trifling on. So much required basics to just personal discipline, accountability standards that we somewhat lack.
Yeah.
And I feel when people from other countries listen to my show, man, those days when I was on Afro Radio, they were like, wait, you're in Gambia? Really? You don't even, you do things different. And I feel we as young people in the entertainment industry, we need to equally find our niche to something that makes us different. Something about ourselves that's a selling point, and just capitalize and understand that there are fundamental basics to the job.
Yeah.
Such as presenting and how you speak and how your posture and if it's sports, the amount of times you go for training, and if it's fashion, your representation and all of those things. Marketing and how do you market, and just so we're able to be seen as people that take this serious, because the individuals around the world that make billions and millions from this particular industry or this particular business. And I feel that for most, it's equally just about the pursuit to a little fame. Most people get into music or entertainment not looking at what that sustainable financial outcome could be, but 100%. The implications as to how much following you are going to gain.
Yes.
And that following comes with time over a series of progress, and if you feel that as an individual you're not progressing, your following equally dies.
Yeah.
So there needs to be some form of innovation.
Yeah.
I like the concept right here. The show that you have going on. It's different from what everyone else is doing, and even the access to the platform itself. Do you understand? It's different from what people are doing. It's like so just everyone trying to see how we can add a little ice to the cake, or icing to the cake.
Yeah.
So we have people that are entertainers. but there is no structure as to how to become better entertainers. So right now we're just everyone is just doing whatever they want to. Everyone's a promoter, they are artists, they are DJ, they are managers. I'm telling you, one person is doing all that.
Yes, literally.
So at the end of the day, we need to understand that people that somewhere in the world, they're just songwriters and they're making money from just songwriting.
Writing songs.
So you have other people that are pretty much just stylists. And you focus, you understand the fundamentals, and you work at becoming a pro at that craft or at that particular, in that particular sector, and you excel. But when they ask you, so when man promote man and people cannot really see themselves feeling you in every one of this. Now, I would say I'm multi-talented because it doesn't matter what sector you put me in, I'm certainly going to fit it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Because I have applied myself. I spent hours rehearsing. I spent hours in front of the mirror working articulation, how to pronounce words and how to make my voice sound right and all this thing. So for most people, it's practice. I don't even know any Gambian artist that spends 8 hours rehearsal. We don't have that. But in Senegal, you have little boy bands that are doing that, like they rehearse every day.
Yeah. And I think that's how it's supposed to be. It's not just wake up one day and then just go to the studio, boy, you do however they say it. Yeah, where I think in terms of the art, realistically, we're very lazy when it comes to the art, and it's one of the most challenging industries and one of the most demanding industries as well. And we take it lightly because we feel like, everyone feels like they can do it without practicing. Everyone feels like they can do it without structure. Everyone feels like they can do it without. Everyone wants to just ham yip. Yo munulo my danga dara langa ham luma hamut. I think because we have that mindset, that's why
I hate that. I hate that. If you tell somebody something different. Yeah.
I'm not a hater. Okay, I'm not a hater. On Sit With Me, we like to say it how it is, and that's literally how it is. Everyone wants to be the smartest kid, like everyone wants to be the most talented without. Okay, if we're being honest, how many of the artists that are artists have had training?
I think a few. A few.
Have studied the art, not just the practical, but also the theory part of it. Like here, the theory part of it.
Yes, a few.
Okay. A few. Based on I've not interviewed or spoken to all of them, but the ones that I've interviewed, one, the ones that I know, two, most of them have not. It's just like, they woke up, they have the talent, they went to the studio, heard the song, it sounded good, we're recording. Next minute, we've got a video, we've got songs after songs after songs after songs. That's just what it is.
Hits upon hits.
Hits upon hits, right?
Yes.
It's just like you come out, like, for instance, the acting side, because you do acting as well. How many actors and actresses have done the theory part of acting?
A very limited few.
Right, but then everyone can now come up.
I can count them with my hands.
Right, and then everyone can now come up and say, "I'm an actress, I'm an actor, I'm an actress," and everyone's forcing to be in front of the camera. But it's like, whoa, if I was to ask you what certain things are, you probably wouldn't even know. So it's like, we have the talent, but then we have to work on and at the talent. That's my opinion anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You may see it differently because obviously you have worked alongside with most of the artists in Gambia. So some of the things that you may know, I may not know. But then based on what I know and certain people that I know that, okay, you did not start. Like, I hate like theory. I hate drama, like the theory part. I hate it. Okay, but I know it's something that I have to do once I'm here. I'm enrolled to do performing arts, and my major is acting. I have to do the theory part. Sure. Regardless of, I just want to be in front of the camera. They just say action. I just start acting, movement here and there. I need to know, and I feel like
seen, yes.
Yeah, and I feel like if we had that opportunity for our artists, there would be a lot more. What's the word? Help me out. There would be a lot more. Kill me now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When the word comes, there will be a lot more with it in terms of okay, I know what I want. This is what I'm doing. Someone can come up and say, okay, I've got this song. Okay, no, I don't want this. But everyone's so into, I want to have a next song. I want to have the song dropping hits after hits after hits after hits. And
apparently.
Yeah. And I feel like we've been doing that for so long, and the industry is moving, but it's still not moving as fast as it should be. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. And we don't like taking constructive criticism from people. We just don't. We don't like it. I know I don't like it, but you have to take it. But as a nation, we don't like criticism. We just don't. So that's not going to help us move forward.
True.
Right? Sorry, is there something you wanted to say?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so having said that, what would you say the challenges and struggles you have faced in being in entertainment in Gambia? What would you say the struggles and challenges have been that you have faced?
I think apart from the lack of respect for the job, that for most people is paramount, because some people don't really take, especially acting. They're like, you're not academic camera, like, oh. Yeah. Don't take that serious. Then at the house stage, like, yo, mama feel like 50,000 for you at the house stage, like, what? Do you understand? They don't see the importance. They don't value the importance of that particular work.
Yeah.
Commercials, advertisement, and all that. They were like, yo, like, better 1 minute, like 1 minute, like, mama feel like 25,000 for land. Do you understand? Like, so that value is not put into the work, because at the end of the day, like you were saying, everyone feels that they can do it. Voicing, because once someone had a voicing. Yeah. So that's one of the challenge, and the second thing, and the most, I think there are three. Okay, the second one is the monetary aspect. Tomorrow, I'll still have people that owe me money in that country. You understand? Every one of us have people that we've worked for in that country, and they still owe us money.
Yeah, I will kindly name them.
So this is the so the money aspect of it is very important. I feel people need to we need to somewhat create a rating system. That, if you want to go for fantasy, this is the amount of money you have to pay. If you want to go for Ablai Sohna, this is the amount of money you are going to pay. Yeah. If you want to go, so that when you're asking these people to come and do your show, that there's going to be a fee attached.
Yeah.
And I think lastly also, just there needs to be respect. Apart from just people knowing their worth, then there needs to be that respect. There needs to be the respect for what they do, and just that professionalism, because it certainly goes a long way. You know how hard it is for me, or how hard it was for me to get Gambian artists to have email accounts, because they wanted to come on the show and each of them wanted to WhatsApp me songs. I'm like, are you dumb? Like, really, like, you are going to meet Sway in the morning, or probably Charlemagne, or DJ Envy, or all of these people, like, want to give him your songs. Say, bro, let me WhatsApp it to you.
Let me WhatsApp.
You understand? You meet a big DJ from South Africa, DJ Coffee or something, and you say, bro, I have this demo that I want to, you don't even let me WhatsApp it to you. These people don't have WhatsApp. So
like it's a business email, so it has to be like formal.
Professional. No, auntie, listen, it's usually their name, no heading, bro, new song, just like that. And usually the song is, I think they just highlight, on WhatsApp, when you just highlight a song and you share it, it has no title, it has no name, it's a bunch of random numbers.
Numbers on there.
Yeah, that's it. From VLC, when you see it, it's just a bunch of random, and then they sign to you. So now you want to promote this. How do you do that?
Discipline.
If they don't take themselves serious, you send a short file of the song, a photo, probably the artwork of the song, a synopsis about probably you as the artist. If the DJ does not even know how to introduce you, he can read that to do it, because that's equally, it helps the presenters.
Yeah, it does.
So goes a long way. You know how many times I've gone to host events and the organizers themselves don't have the list of anything. Now we have to start running it. So George is doing to wow. George is understand profile. William good companies. Last minute, he said, I don't even know who's going. So let me go and check in the crowd who can be George. If I them check the crowd with Munyo, you've been there. You know how many times your father just came to watch, may his soul rest in peace, came to watch the show and William turned him into a judge.
Oh my God.
So you have all this, the way you present yourself, the clothes you wear, there's so much that we still have to put that falls under respect, that falls under professionalism.
And discipline.
How many people in that country that are business people have business cards? Like proper business card. Then you see at any given point, just like, this is my card. Just shoot me a message.
Yeah.
Nope.
With your details on it, email address, everything.
So that for me, that's been just the challenge. But so far, I mean, I love it though. I love the craziness because it gives me jokes for days.
But do you think, having said that, do you think that has pushed you and that has challenged you as an artist, right? Because you're an artist on one hand, and obviously as your job hosting, do you think, and presenting, do you think that has pushed you and challenged you to go to the next level, or do you think it kind of balance, you're still on the same wavelength, you haven't really moved up, etc.?
Regardless of whatever I say, even if I may term myself as someone that has somehow been stagnant for a while, everyone else around me will count the many incidents or scenarios that has contributed to somewhat of a growth in my career. So I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know how to say that.
Right? You have to think about that.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But is there another way to frame it?
Okay, so let's say in terms of the shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have beauty pageants, we have awards, we have what else do you host? Do you think maybe it's got also to do with the line of events that you're hosting? Maybe if you had a more complex event that require more of your technical side of the hosting, because hosting is not just sitting down and talking.
No.
So do you think if you had more complex events being put on, obviously, and produced by Gambians, that would have pushed you in terms of your growth in your career?
Yes, certainly. There were events that were extremely challenging.
Yeah.
There were certainly events. Especially it was mostly the corporate events that I had to do, where I really had to study.
Yeah.
You know, in the introduction and the formalities, and the courtesies and the cues. The titles.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that equally. So I did those a few times, and I felt that if I had done a little bit more of them as well, I mean, I was going to be quite proficient in that aspect. But I still managed to pull through. But I feel like if you do something repetitively so long, you get into a standstill mode. You get into an autopilot mode. That's the word I was trying to use.
Yeah.
And you don't find it challenging anymore, because somewhat with your eyes closed, you already know how it's going to go and what you eventually you need to do, and just get it over with. So they always, it's important that you have not just competition, healthy competition, and you're able to somehow see how far every event or every activity is a challenge for you, where you have to work a little extra hard, you need to be a little extra convincing. You don't really, it doesn't come off as effortless as it somewhat could be. So I feel like there's something where, I mean, if I probably had like a TV show, I think it would have been a little different.
I would have.
Yes.
If you did, just hypothetical, because you just mentioned it, would you have audience?
Yes.
Would you? Live audience?
I've always dreamt of having a game show. I haven't thrown the idea off the trails yet.
I've always I've dreamt about it, and it's currently, I'm working on it now. But I love game shows. I'm doing it right now.
Oh, you're doing? Oh, you've already started it?
Yeah, I'll put pen to paper.
Okay, let me know if I can share ideas. Yes,
I definitely will. I definitely will. Like, we just finished wrapping up on the sponsors of who's going to sponsor the t-shirts, and mine's going to have like upcoming celebrities in the UK. So it's going to be good. I'll definitely speak to you on that. I'm excited. That is good to be.
I've always loved the
I love
game. I love game shows. I think if I had something of that sort, it certainly will it will bring out a certain joy in me, and a certain level of charisma that I don't think people have ever had to see.
Oh.
So that would certainly be a
I'm
new
excited
challenge.
for that. I'm excited for that. Okay, so you recently, obviously not recently, but recently became a husband and a father. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
On that. How is that going for you? How's that been?
I think if I'm to rate it over 10, I'd probably give it a 10.
Really? What, both?
I think, yeah, I would say yes. I will give it a 10 because first off, I think people
the honeymoon phase, because given like 5 years, people are like, oh, I want to kill my husband, I want to kill my wife. You're not there yet?
Listen, because I feel it's apart from it being, I think it's a mindset. And I think we in the generation of people where people overthink things, and they place so much importance on stuff like that. And I think especially it's a partnership. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's like your friend. It's your buddy. Yeah. Like you don't need to overthink it. And there is no format to being married. There's no rules. Nobody said, oh, this, if you do it this way, it's going to work. If you do it that way, it's not going to work. Yeah. And same thing as being a father. You just do the best. You just do your utmost best, and just let God take the wheel at every chance.
Yeah.
There's a turbulence. It's not smooth road-ish, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But for my wife, I think it's someone I can't live without. Let me just say that.
Okay, hold it right there. Hold it right there. That, because it brings me to the next question on how you're juggling fatherhood and being a husband and being an entertainer, or rather being in the entertainment industry. Because come on, we know, okay, you're a fine ass man, okay, right? Excuse me, Madam, Mrs. But yeah. So you would have ladies coming at you, right? In some occasions, never know. Maybe some even men. I don't know. Some people.
Oh yeah, no, Ben. Yes, men for sure.
To their own. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
how are you handling the female fan? Like, let me not even say just a female, because some people like them both ways. How are you juggling fatherhood? How are you juggling being married, being in entertainment, being as fine as you are, with the love and the fans all the time? Because
I know. I think in the beginning stages, it was rocky though.
Yeah. We need we need him to be honest on this one. Like, for real. Only reason, I think why people are saying that is because as the generation, like, as we grow, obviously we've got people behind us, and now a lot of people are interested in being being entertainers, being in the entertainment industry. So juggling that, because I know I have almost the same questions every day. So juggling that, it's like, okay, how do you do it? Especially from a woman's side. Obviously, you're not a woman, but once you finish this question, I would like to know your advice on a woman's point of view as well. Just for those that are upcoming.
So I don't really consider it juggling. I feel it's life, and somewhat you just pay priority to what's important. The ladies are always going to be there. Let me just say that they come in different generation and different growths, and I think you just pay attention to what's important, and that's where you place your priorities and your energy on.
Yeah.
Everything else that is secondary eventually just falls in place. That's how I go with it. I have fans, I have female friends, but we all know where we stand.
Yeah.
And I don't think we have to question those boundaries. And no, for real. And in terms of just being a father, I grew up with that perception that if I don't treat another girl the right way, someone's gonna mess up with my sister. And I, being an elder brother with two sisters, I will run up in your house and put you down if you mess with my sister. So and now being a father to a daughter as well, kind of just puts a deeper stamp on it. I want somebody that's gonna treat my daughter with respect. That's going to love her when she gets a boyfriend at 30.
0?
Yeah. At 30. When she's 30, she's getting her first boyfriend at 30.
30.
Yes.
When did you have your first girlfriend?
So this is not a question for me. So I'm answering the question. In the process of doing that, work is work. And if there's one thing that I have, one of my principles is I don't play with my job.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And I make sure that if we are working together, we are working. It's the work. There's never ever going to be a misconception as to the way people build gossip. Oh, Danny in this. No.
Yeah, because
if we're working,
that wasn't even a question.
It's like if we work together, we're never ever
business and play. You don't mix business.
Never.
That was
if I do you, or if I have ever done you, just know it's because you have nothing whatsoever to do with my work. Not even a No, you're not even remotely close.
Okay,
So
so
that
he doesn't
yes,
mix business and pleasure.
nope, don't.
Really? So you have never been with someone that you have worked with? Didn't know that.
You can check my file.
No. I've seen your file. I've seen it. So it's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, all right. So acting.
Yes.
You are also into acting as well as, so many other things. How did the acting bit part come about? Because I know you mentioned Auntie Janet as well, who everyone knows. So explain to us. Oh, because obviously, entertainment is entertainment, but obviously there's different elements and aspects to it. You
Yes.
kind of do everything, even the singing. You're just not an artist singer, but we never know. In the 2 years, 3 years,
No,
never.
no, 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 no. I'm never. I don't see myself in that lane. I'm executive producer with J Live Music, so pretty much I have the chance to tweak songs here and give a good listening ear. I have a couple of artists that call me, bro. So what do you think about this? Do you think do you think this is good? And so
Yeah.
and so I work with a couple of artists, um, pretty much around the world. But it's but for the acting, for the acting, I'm just I was a very shy person until I had an accident where we're doing acrobatic and I was basically at the top and I fell down, and that kind of created I think like I went to a concoction or some shit. And after that fall, and I woke up, like everything about me changed. Personality, like I wasn't shy anymore, and there was like a behavioral switch, sort of.
A personality change.
Yes.
That,
So right. Excuse me.
I said that happens.
Yes. You could have a traumatic experience. You could have an accident. A lot of people have that. I mean, if it affects a certain part of your brain, yes, that certainly happens. You could read about it. You have people that have gone into accidents and they've never been the same after recovering.
I've seen it in films, but I just didn't think it was like, okay, let me know. Okay. I've just never met someone in real life that it happened to. This could have been something that we would have never known about you.
I know. Because people don't have the guts to ask me questions. I'm the one always asking questions.
I have guts, and I'm asking you the questions.
So I had a personality change, that switch pretty much, after that accident, and after that it wasn't like I was just all out there.
Different.
And yeah, so I wanted to create, and I was given a chance to do a monologue by Bram Cisse before I got spotted by Auntie Janet. And that's certainly where it all started. And after that, I directed plays at the theater, and I was assistant director as well. And then I got into films, assistant directors for movies here and there, production coordinator, and actually also featured in films myself. All from pretty much just understanding how a message works. How important it is for people to get to get the story and the life, through the words and the story that you're trying to portray. So that's just the act, and I think I'm still trying to do it. I'm certainly still trying to do it. I know I'm not at your level, but I did try, Sha.
Whose level? My own level.
Yes, now you're a big girl.
I don't know what you are talking about, please.
Nollywood superstar.
I had the honor to be on set with you, of course. I have mentioned it last week, because last week we had JT, we had Jatumbo in the building, So I did for the first time mention that I do have a series that we shot about 3 years ago. We managed to do 2 episodes of that, and up till now, it's only now I managed to save up money to finish it and pay you people. Because I said it.
I can give you my cash app. Cash app me the money.
Can't. You still like money, right? The first time I came out, I said it. I was like, everything I did in that project came out from my own pocket, like literally every single penny, right? Okay, and my dad's as well, of course. So like 2 years we spent trying to get sponsors to try and finish it, because there's 11 episodes for the first season. We had nothing. So I'm like, okay, if I sit down waiting for sponsorship from people, clearly I'm not going to get it. So if I want things done, I have to do it myself. And then I sat down and I thought about it. I was like, okay, so if I spend, let's say, if I spend £9,000, which is about $500,000, thereabouts.
I think no more. It should be more than that.
Yeah, slightly more than that, because the budget that. Okay, let me not talk money wise on here, right? But thereabouts. Am I gaining anything from it? Am I going to get my money back? If I sit down and I start thinking about, no, it's not depending. We know I'm not going to get the money back, right? Not at least the first season I won't, right? Mm-hmm. Which was when I then thought about it, I said that was fine by me. I can invest, because at the end of the day, it's my country. Hopefully later on in life, I want to move back. I want to move back knowing that I have something going. So if anything, I'm investing in my future for later on, right? So when we did that, first of all, I want to take this medium, I want to take this platform to say a huge thank you, even though I've said thank yous a lot of times, to say a huge thank you for accepting to come on. I haven't sent you anything. Okay, you're one of the people that haven't seen nothing yet. Literally, this is how busy you are. This is how busy you are. I don't have Danny on WhatsApp. I don't have Danny on social media, and we hardly even talk on social media. Just when he's doing his shows, I'll come on, I'll share what I can share, I'll comment, I will like I'll do my part to do my part.
Yes.
Right? So the series is called Jav Jari Aduna. Of course, you've been through the script, so it was literally about what the girls were going through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did tell JT last week that I have updated the script. It's more modern now. But now my question is, how are we gonna get you back? Like,
let me know. Just let me know when the dates are right, and we'll figure out how to split the flying bill.
See, split. I like people like this. Saying after you buy the ticket and you send me the ticket, then we can talk. I appreciate that. And it was going to be towards the end of this year and next year, but now I can't do that with the unexpected news of my dad, so I have to literally postpone that. So I'm hoping from next year, like Christmas time, and I will message you why it's around that time, because a particular person that we have in common, she's got a birthday around that time. And next year is a big one. So I wanted to do something that was going to be part of the scene for her birthday.
Oh, okay.
Because it's going to be massive. Because next year her birthday is massive, isn't it?
Yep.
So
they are hitting the big number.
Do you know who we're talking about? We had so many girls. Who else? I can't even remember who they were. There's so many of them. So they don't know who I'm talking about.
Check the footage now. Check the footage.
I'll check the footage. I have to
some of them you have to change. Some of them you have to change because I cannot work with them.
you worked with, who did you work with? You worked with JT Fanta, who,
There was
what's
another
the guy's
girl.
name?
Was Mariama? I think Mariama Gassam was there. Was she?
Mayama Gassama was there, but you didn't have a scene with her.
No.
You didn't have a scene with her. Tijan was there. Tijan as well is in America. That's someone that I have to speak to as well. So
Yeah.
I'm
I think Tijan is in Germany.
even closer.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in. So, yeah.
Even closer. So I want to take this, time to really say I appreciate your effort, your contribution, your time, your advice, during that time. But now the real work starts, of course. I don't need no one's money no more. I ain't waiting no more. But I'm super excited. And we have to get you back
Okay.
on. So as
I will be available.
yeah, you have to make yourself available because this is work.
Hey, for sure. As long as there's a,
You know what?
as long as my people invoice you, that's good. So
Made the invoice not be
with your people, and and we come to terms. So
your
that's
people
about.
talk to my people.
Yep.
Your people talk to my people. Okay, so how supportive is your wife with your work? The fact that sometimes you may have to travel, you may have to deal with.
Yeah. I mean, it's this woman thing. Like how I think the women.
How do you reassure her as well?
The way you guys are wired is just different.
Yeah.
So she's cool to some extent. Until she feels like, jealousy has to enter small.
Yeah.
But she,
question it.
Yeah, but she's understanding.
That's
I think
good.
for the most part, it's just I'm just the one that needs to just tell her in advance. Okay, this is what's going on, and
communication is a big part.
Yeah, and just make sure she gets the right information, and like she said, I behave. That's all.
Behave. You think you they behave well? No, and I think you do. I think you do. I've seen you I've not seen you in circumstances where there's, pretty girls like, oh my God. I've not seen, but what I've seen with you working and stuff, you do behave. I think you behave.
I do behave. Women, I have seen fine girls. Don't tell me that. Listen, I have seen fine women. I have not been impressed.
See, I talk to see fine women.
I've grabbed Nyash. What are you talking about? Bobby said, I have done all those things. No, I'm serious now. Look, so it's not because of one small Nyash like this now. Not even small Nyash. Just because one girl like this, like, you don't even know whether she's sleeping in her car. Yeah, we want to be impressed because she can put makeup on.
I don't know.
If she go out, if that cloth is wearing to bluff, even it's not even her own clothes. Hey, no. Wait, no, don't be impressed by doing the lighting, just proper lighting, like Akire Haritami.
You know what? You mentioned this on one of your shows. You know what? One show is not enough for Danny to be on this show. One show is not enough because there are so many stuff that he's mentioned on his shows himself, which he will let us know. He's got one tomorrow, I believe, and he had one yesterday.
Yes.
He's gonna let us know before he goes off the live, obviously. So many things that I think we have to get you back on Sits With Me, where you're actually sitting down, right, with your drink.
Yes, because trust me, right now I can't sit, because if I sit, she's so yeah.
I know. So where we'll go deep in like Gambian stuff, because I don't live in Gambia. Like Danny's literally more Gambian than I am, and he's not even Gambian, right? So there are so many things that he needs to talk to me about that I'm just like, and this goes with the Gambians, but all of that. We'll get into that. Okay, so final couple questions, because guys, literally, look, we can't go through all the questions that you guys have sent. So I'm literally just picking the ones that I feel like is relevant, especially when he answers, like, even if I want to ask the next question and you answer a question, and I was like, okay, this is.
I can make it quick. Just run them by me. All
right. So why do you think Gambians don't support each other instead of like messing each other up?
I think I had this conversation a few weeks ago. It's just complexity. We're very apart from just being sensitive, we're complex in a sense that people are very people have a certain level of entitlement to the growth and the success of people around them, to the extent that they want to see you at the level which they want to see you, and if you surpass that, it becomes a problem. And that begins to it becomes a reality check for them. It's like, this person is at this level, why are you not at this level? So they need to mentally and literally bring you down to the expectations that they have about you. That's why we don't have celebrities in Gambia, because everyone sees everyone as like, like, when did you come? Like, but in other parts of the world, you have people that you are sitting with them today, tomorrow like this, they're on national television, the next month they are flying world tour. You don't see yourself, you're not on the same level anymore. Do you understand? And I think that's a fact that we need to accept, that growth happen, and you certainly just need to come to terms with that and support it. And that's about it. I think unless and until we do away with the individualistic approach of things and look at things from a collective perspective, because if one person rises and is a flag bearer, they waving a flag for all of us. I say this all the time. I mean, if I have the opportunity to get a connection that is not suitable for me, but I can link someone into it, I will gladly do it. And I've been doing it, and I'm still doing it. And once you shine, I mean, at the end of the day, go shine. I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
And if we look at each other in that perspective, then that's the only way we can certainly grow and give the respect to whom respect is due. So yeah.
I love that. You win, I win type of thing. You win, I win type of thing. Okay. What advice do you have for upcoming hosts and artists in the Gambia?
Whew. Bruv. Read.
Practice.
Read and practice. But
Right.
above everything, read. Because everything that comes out of your mouth has to be a message. Because God, even if it's a joke, trust me, I've gotten to a level where I was even joking and people took it literal.
Yeah.
And that's the power you should be able to attain. That's the level which you have to attain to the extent that once you say something, people will see it as truth.
Yeah.
Because you have a knowledge. You certainly do not have to go in depth, but just a subtle knowledge of the basics about different topics.
Yeah.
From astronomy to physics to agriculture to just the basics, maths and construction and medicine and just the basics. Just read and enlighten yourself. So when you are having conversation, politics, when you have conversation with people, you wouldn't look dumb, and you're equally able to just
hold your
and you're able to carry people along. You could just you could just ask a question and just spark a conversation among people and just walk away. You necessarily don't even have to stay there to give input. So that's especially in Gambia for hosts, that's important. Read and practice. Find your true self, because the way I am, I don't know anybody else who's that way. That's just selling point.
Danny.
Man, for much more, buddy. What am I? That must set. La hi la la. La hi la la. That must set. La.
What should artists do that they're not doing currently? To improve themselves, I'm guessing.
They need to be outspoken on current issues. They need to empower themselves. They need to. It's one thing to just be a musician or an artist, but you equally need to be a voice, because your music has to come with a message. So you need to be a voice to the voice for the people. Mm-hmm. So in that sense, you need to educate yourself. Current affairs.
Yeah.
What's happening in fashion? What's happening with other musicians around the world?
Yeah.
Who's doing what? The latest instruments and probably the latest sounds or that sort of thing, and maybe concerts and events and conferences. Yeah. Just current affairs as to things that are affecting your people that you can use your voice to speak on.
Yeah.
It's more just Instagram posts of nice picture and nice shoes to just you every time we see you online is because you're promoting your song or because you're launching your music video and you want people to go out and watch. Like what extra value are you adding to people's life? And I think that's what artists need to do. So just also educate themselves. Especially in Gambia, our artists need to educate themselves. Trust me, some of them, you want to have conversation like this, it sounds like they're in kindergarten.
Right, you're having I was going through the comments that like a lot of positive comments on what you're saying. Right?
Thank you.
So I love that. I love that. Just believe in like Akon, Yusundu, Wiley. They ain't better than the talented Gambians like you. We've been saying that. We've been saying that. We just have to push and support ourselves. I literally think that's holding us back. Like we would rather sell out a Wiley concert to a Jizzle concert or a G concert or an ST concert. Like if we had a non-Gambian and a Gambian show on the same day, you know where people are going.
Yep.
Right? Just that is worrying. Because if a Gambian goes to Senegal or Nigeria or whatever, and then there was a artist performing on that day, we know where people are going. They're going to their people. I'll be like, Gambian, Bubunong, yeah, another time maybe, yeah. When I have nothing to do, but I have this to do, so I have to do. So why is it that the Gambian would rather go to the non-Gambian than go to the Gambia? And what people fail to understand is that when they're looking at this, because I don't do politics, but when they're looking at this in that way, it's like you support the Gambians, the money stays within the country, right? Which generates income for certain people, right? It feeds certain people, put food on people's tables. In some cases, the more money that is being spent on the Gambian, it creates job opportunities for the youths that are there that are they don't have jobs, but we don't look at things in that way. And it's just, we can talk all day and I will continue to talk.
No, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
Like, I'm going to keep talking until we Danny's doing it, I'm doing it. And, what people understand is that we are in completely different countries, right? Whether we do it or not, it's not going to affect our lives now anyway. Because we're in a whole different country. But the reason why we're still doing it is because, let me speak for myself. I would love to go back to a more improved Gambia that I know I can live with my kids. But right now, we're just kind of hanging backwards a little bit, But I will keep talking and I will keep enforcing positivity and empowerment to the people. Right? Okay, final question. What's next for Danny?
Oh, wait, what's next?
For Danny.
So right now, it's certainly, apart from just me being a father, which I'm trying, I think, especially right now, the first 2-3 years of a child's life are very crucial. And I think regardless of whatever you do as a parent, those are the moments you need to be there for them. And eventually they grow up, and then you equally just, you could go do whatever you want to do. So being a good father is paramount to me now.
Yeah.
Next to it, I'm certainly going to keep doing crude, or pretty much constant talks, and also partnering up with other buddies to get into tours, just entertainment. I have friends that we're pretty much just going to be organizing some stuff next year, and touring Africa.
Gambia. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm certainly going to be doing that. But as well as getting into the professional scene here, because Georgia has a very vibrant cinematographic scene.
Yeah.
Which I've had the opportunity to be part of a few times now. But equally, because of Rona, and I have a baby, I can't really put myself in very unsafe positions.
Yeah.
Just looking out for her. So also there's a little pause on that until things somewhat get back to normal eventually, if they will. So career wise, there are a few plans in place. Still doing a show. Next year for sure, I'm looking at touring with friends and seeing just seeing what opportunity comes along, and seeing which one of my Gambian people I can drag along, and so yeah, we could certainly make a name. But I have missed them, and I can't wait.
Are you thinking about going back?
Every time I think about it, it's a question. It's a question with so many answers. I wish I would. I could go back.
Not go back to, like, live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
for
go
sure.
back, holiday back, or you can go for 3-4 months, do a project work back.
Yes.
Or is it just I'm just gonna go visit family and friends, holiday, go back home?
No, I can do that. Because as well, my parents are in Gambia, and they haven't met my daughter yet. So I think that's one trip that I need to make.
Yeah.
My mom has been crying and complaining that this baby is growing too fast. But she speaks in French, so
Does she? Does she understand Olaf though?
I think just a little bit. So she's like, mais Danny, il faut amener l'enfant ici. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Tu veux garder l'enfant ici là-bas jusqu'à qu'elle a 5 ans, quoi, 10 ans. Danny, tu vas venir avec l'enfant ici quand? So,
Comment? So where?
So that was me imitating my mom there. So I need to, and I certainly, and I think my wife as well. She's there, so she will be. I mean, she needs to come work some of her projects that she's got going on. But yeah, so I mean, she's doing well. But yeah, y'all could check out her page though. FireNetwork.com.
That is it a book?
The book, yes.
I think I'm following her.
Yes, so FireNetwork.com. They're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, Twitter. They got amazing books for children, but they're diversifying it they're going into animation now. So, and it's been tough for them to get into the Gambian market because the Gambian government don't take nobody serious.
Really?
Yes. I don't think they even take themselves serious. So,
they don't.
They might be, they're trying to see where to pretty much just begin it from. So if East Africa is forthcoming, they might just have to move it all the way there, or probably Southern Africa if Gambia does not want to spearhead its first animation.
Is it what's the age range on the books?
So the age range is from 5. I
5 years old?
Yeah, I think five to 12 or 11. So
Okay. So
yeah.
maybe nurseries and receptions would be a good
Yes.
start. So
Yes.
she could take it to schools.
I think they've tried doing that as well because I think last year or 2 years ago they had reading that they were doing in schools.
Yeah.
Yeah, backed by the American Embassy. That was one of the projects that they had, and it was successful. Even though I don't think some schools really see the importance of kids reading. That's why they graduate, go to university. They still cannot read.
And everybody
So,
doesn't know what is 2 plus 2.
yeah. And everybody claims to be
Like,
masterhood. And they are passing the bar. Oh. They are crossing the bar. All of them are bar passers.
ha,
They all
ha.
passed the bar exam.
Gambia and this side. We never move forward. Like my
But the
friends
reading they cannot do.
never sell it on Amazon and make money. Okay? Like there are people in England, myself, I've got a 5-year-old. It's not only for girls, is it? It's for boys as well, right?
True. Yeah, yes. So you have stories for boys.
I have a
Some
5-year-old, a very mouthy 5-year-old.
he will love. So you should check it out. And I think
Um,
they have copies in Gambia so people can get the books. Princess Halima.
there you go.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a black princess with a black name.
Yeah.
Hello. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Light bulb
Yeah.
moment. I mean, I just thought about something. Have you thought about it?
Mm.
You haven't thought about it because you
The
don't know
doll?
what's behind,
You mean the black doll?
right?
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yep. Let me know, Sha. Let me know. You and I, we need to talk. So let me know.
Like, I literally messaged Danny like just now. I was like, send me your WhatsApp. It's easier. Like, I don't know why I don't have your WhatsApp number. So send it to me or I'll send you mine. Yes. So we can talk. I think we have a lot. I think we have a lot to talk about.
I'm so glad that you're not as ratchet as I am. You have standards to keep. I don't.
To an extent, I don't. To an extent, I don't. I'm not done.
Yes.
I do,
Okay.
I do, guys. I got standards, okay, and I'm sure you do as well. So, on that note, so the campaign manager for my thing, no, it's off the table.
Food for thought until I see how serious you really are in this.
Listen, 2025, okay. I'm telling you now, 2025.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not Marisol, it's Marie Gomez. Boom, boom, bam, bam.
Okay. No problem. We'll look into it.
I can never be a president again. Like like I'll pull my wig off. Like they'll be like,
Everybody.
enough, Nanak. So I can never do that. But oh, it was amazing having you on the show today. Like I said, Sumabaya, then we can sit here all day and just talk. I have so many questions personally that I want to ask. But I feel like we need to schedule another meeting or another sit down, another sit with me where he's actually sitting down with his drink. Because the whole concept of this show is sit down, have a drink, let's just chat, talk, gist, learn one or two things about you that I feel like based on the comments, a lot of people are like, really, I didn't know that. So you can always, because I know now you can't see anything, so you can always go back on Elite Media Production on Facebook and see the comments and everything is all there, knowing that he's not going to do it.
You were just
he's not going to do it. So I'm just going to put it out there.
Somebody's probably going to send me a screenshot, but yeah, that's
someone's going to send me a screenshot. But and he'll probably like the 30-second clip that I normally put up after the show. That's probably like what he's gonna see. Whatever comments are there, that's about what he read, and that's about it. So I like to say that I know him just a bit, just a tag, just a little bit. Okay. it's a pleasure knowing you. It was a pleasure working with you, and I know you know, the stronger we get as individuals, the stronger we get as artists, you know, would have more work to do together. And I pray that we do, because yo, like I told him before, Saturday football pound, but yo, I know, like, me, him, and few other people are literally the best that Gambia has got when it comes to acting. I know this, okay? So, you know, I don't like to big up myself, but when it's time to, you know,
put in the work, as I was saying.
Put in the work, I put in the work, okay? Ask Danny, like, I would sit down, I would cry 2, 3, 4 minutes, and then makeup on, back on set, acting like I was not crying 2 minutes ago, okay?
Yeah.
Alongside, I was producing, I was co-directing as well, I was acting, so a lot of things were just okay. And I'm so happy that I had a group of people like you guys that I was working with, because literally you guys helped me out, like, for real, you guys. So I appreciate you for that. I just messaged Danny. I was like, yeah, I've got this show, it's called Sit With Me. Yeah, I want to interview you. He was like, yeah, let's do it. I was like, so I really, really appreciate that. Whenever I call, you guys literally come running, like, all of you. I feel like I have a group of, you know, when you have a group of people that you can always, you don't talk to them all the time, but you can always count on them whenever, you know, things need to do it. So, and I feel like you are, you know, you are my go-to guy, one of my go-to guys in Gambia. So I appreciate you for that. And now obviously he's in America and Biden has won, so I can go to America finally. They will allow me in.
Anyway, you know, we're celebrating, but just not too much. You know, you don't really want to overdo it.
Cheers.
And yeah, girl, look at you, pimping. Ooh.
Celebrating on your behalf.
I like that. I'm still open though. You know, you have a lot of young people that be messaging me, and you know, like I have questions about this. You know, how do you do that? You know, but I'm open. Apart from everything too, you know, I got training in counseling and all of that stuff. So we're doing a life coach thing on the side as well.
And especially in this lockdown, for anyone that's listening, obviously in the UK, we're on lockdown. So if anyone that's suffering from like mental health or feel like they need someone to talk to, Danny's there. You know,
I usually, you know, so I listen. I'll listen. In order for you to talk, you need to listen. And I feel one issue that we have, especially as young people, is the fact that so many people just want to show off. That you want to be you want to say this, you want to say that, you want to say, you know, sometimes the more you listen, the better you become as an individual. You will be shocked at what you hear when you just listen.
Yeah.
Just listen. You go to a party, just go around, observe, and just listen.
Yeah. You
will be amazed. And I think I've grown in doing that as well, you know, and it helps you also navigate, go through life with ease. So many things don't really get to you because all you do is like, it's just a reaction. You know, someone is just saying, they're just saying this, and so you keep it moving, and you know that's about it. In terms of also a lot of people talking about, you know, mentoring and all of that stuff. I know I'm a little far right now, so it's going to be hard, but I'm still open.
Yeah, I mean, with this day and age, there's Zoom. There's so many, you know, means of getting in touch with someone, talking to someone, you know, FaceTime. There's so, like, you know, there's so many ways of people can get. So I feel like that's a bonus actually. That's something that I didn't even know. So I will be calling you for some talks.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm open. I'm open. Anybody else? The only way you're able to give back is by doing some, you know, doing such. And there's not much that we can impact people's life with. I mean, how much money would you give someone that is going to be termed as satisfactory? The more money, that's what I said. No, the more money you give, the more money they want. Do you understand?
Try me. Just give me £10,000.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it, and you'll be good forever. You'll never ever ask me for money again, ever.
I will ever ask you for money again. Do you know why? Because I'm going to triple that money.
Okay.
How about that?
That's a good deal. Okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Because this head, there's so many things that I just need money.
Okay. So let's run by each other's idea and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what we can do in Gambia.
Yes, for sure.
Let's see what we can do in Gambia. I'm down. Like I said, I'm going to be there next year by the grace of God. I should be there in September, obviously. I'll also be there in December as well. So, if you're coming down next
just
year,
let me know what it is. We'll figure out how to go. How to
I'll
send
call
you.
you. There are a few things that I want to do that I feel like if we have a good team,
we could pull it off.
We can, and on a yearly thing as well.
Okay.
We're gonna do it.
Matakoka, I need to say thank you so much to her as well. She's someone that is always acting shy around me. Every time she gets starstruck. But I admire her resiliency. I admire her consistency as well.
And her support of young people.
Yes, she's immensely supportive, and I admire that she has joined the group of Fatus that are taking over the media empire in Gambia, or that are building a media empire in Gambia.
No, did you really have to wear the Kunta Kinte thing?
Oh yeah. Kunta Kinte is my friend, and so far I'm like his brand ambassador over here. I mean, he has amazing shirts and
this hat that have so. I'm too much living like a cotton wool.
And he's cold, though.
To Elite Media. You're coming to sit with Mary Gomez
and
you go and do something.
Look, it is cold, though. It is cold. So let me just tell you.
How cold it is, Danny? Do you have to? I'm sure your daughter must be thinking, is my father becoming a Father Christmas or what? Look at the beard. Oh yeah.
And if you my 8-year my guy, you come to Rome, you do like the Romans. Let me just tell you that.
Come to Gambia and do like this.
Anyway, nice to have you guys. I just have to come in and say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Danny, for coming on the show. You have given us some wise words and advice that I feel like quite a few people that are listening have appreciated and are appreciating. So thank you so much. I've learned so many things about you today that, on a normal day, I'll be like, yeah, I know Danny, yeah. But now I'll be like, yeah, ask me any question, I'll tell you. What? What? So thank you so much.
I can still ask you one question right now.
Go ahead.
I don't think, and as you, if you answer the question fine, then then I will give you. Let me say, me and you will do like another exclusive, but that one on my own. You understand?
All right, ask me the question. Okay, well, I'm trying to get it right. Which there's a.
If you don't get it, I'll just hang up like this, pa. If you just see me hang up, just know you didn't get the question right.
How you hang up when you're on live and people are watching you?
Thank you very much, guys. I love you all so much. Before I answer this question, it's been amazing talking to each and every one of you. But just know, regardless of the distance that is between us, I'm always accessible. I'm always reachable. You can catch me on Instagram. I'm Danny Constant. It's the same thing on Twitter as well. Or you can actually just Google me. How many people have Googled me? www.dannyconstant.com.
That's it. The website. How can people, know stuff about you?
So if you go to the website, certainly there's. My website is linked to YouTube. So the show, if you don't have access to Instagram, you can watch my shows on YouTube. Or you probably just follow me on Instagram, or what's it called, on Twitter, and as well, it's linked to Facebook as well. So basically, if I post on Instagram, it comes on Facebook. If I post on Twitter, equally, I can get it vice versa and whatnot. But those are my access point. Or pretty much if you're good with emails, email me, shoot me an email. Trust me, I reply emails faster than I reply text messages.
I reply emails faster than I reply WhatsApp messages.
So if you want to reach me, just send me an email and I'll do that. So now, question.
Oh my God. Okay, we're not going to do this because I feel like I'm not going to get it right. Okay.
Before I hang up now, what?
Do that.
No, I will hang up. I will hang up. I love you so much.
The question.
Okay, good. So you just one question. Oh, fine. So yeah, do you want to sign out?
Yeah, we're gonna. Thank you so much, guys, for keeping it locked. On the show, Sit With Me today. I know we've gone a little bit over time, but obviously, with Danny, anytime with Danny is always a show on its own. So I love the fact that you came on the show. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence and your knowledge. Thank you so much, guys. We are back next week with
Sponsor a Gambian girl through SAG Foundation. We are placing girls on the path to success through education. Our aim is to realize a Gambia where every girl is given equal access to education to reach their full potential. This is how we do it through our model of affecting generational systematic change. This is Amy. She is not in school, an underprivileged girl excluded from school due to lack of financial support. The SAG Foundation enrolled her into school, and she is equipped with all the essential resources to have a quality education. Amy is now making a difference in her community. Amy is now contributing towards the generational systematic change. Education changes everything for a girl.
lu bees tàq ak jëndal ma express waaw ak jëndal ma express soo amee yóbbal bëgg ko jëlee fii si réew mi yóbbu ko bitim réew wala nga bëgg ko jëlee bitim réew indi ko fii ci réew mi jokkool ak waa jëndal ma express ñoom ñi nga xam ne ñi ngi fépp ci àdduna bi moo xam États-Unis moo xam Europe Asie ñu jëlal la sa yóbbal fi nga ko bëggee yóbbul la ko fi nga bëgg soo amee sa colis ak poids bu mu mën a doon jokkool ak ñun ñu yóbbul la ko ci anam bu wóor te gaaw am nga ñaari possibilité bu la neexee ñu dugal ko ci avion mu ñëw gaaw bu la neexee ñu defal la ko ci conteneur ci bateau mu ñëw gaaw te su ngeen ñu bëggee jot woo leen ñu ci numéro yi jëndal ma express 78 473 62 62 78 473 62 62 wala plus 44 79 58 31 15 00 ma baamtuwaat ko plus 44 79 58 31 51 00 ñi ngi nekk HLM Grand Yoff lot numéro 2 en face Kër Yoff.